Period.
You put the Freckles on, you get sleep apnea?
Central sleep apnea is most common in certain groups of people.
So get your ass in the gym and it'll go away.
That's the only one. That's only one thing. There's 1,000 other people. I could have been Asian and gotten it.
Okay, you're not taking opioids. You're not over 60. You know? You're not Black, Hispanic, or Asian. You don't have a heart condition. Oh, welcome to Out and About, everyone. It is Friday, April 26th, but it's not actually Friday. We're actually recording this a little bit early, and I did want to clear that up before we started so there wasn't any confusion with our past tenses and our present tenses. And our future tenses. I know
I get turned around very quickly.
Well, Nana does get turned around. You know what else got turned around? Those goddamn fake freckles you have on your face.
I was hoping everyone would notice. I am wearing. This is my Sephora sale haul all on one face.
You go up here too?
I freckle everywhere.
Look at me close. Interesting. Now,
Can
if you can't
zoom in.
Now, ladies, if you can't,
What
if you're
camera
listening,
look at this one.
This one. If you're listening in the car right now, Joey is in full blown blackface.
Well, it's not blackface. It's blackface, but it's in little dots. It's micro blackface.
It's It's MBF.
Yeah. If you looked under a microscope, I would be fully African American. However, that it'll trick the eye. And I use micropigmentations across my skin to make the appearance of. I want to look like Prince Harry. I want to look like a ruddy, rashy ginger redhead.
You like gingers?
I love gingers. It's my number one. Blondes and redheads are my number ones.
Blondes and redheads. Now, what's your bottom of the list?
Long dark hair.
I don't like long hair on a man.
I like long hair on a guy. I saw some guy this week that has like if it's like a hockey player hairdo or like like a
that's
like a
flow,
lacrosse.
Though. That's not like long.
No, I'm not talking about like a mullet. I'm talking about just like like a nature hiker or something.
Like a Tarzan nature boy.
Yeah, like a little low bun or something. Like I don't mind that.
A low bun?
Well, not a high bun.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't want a high pony.
But I love blondes, redheads, gingers, things like that. So I wanted to always look like that. So I added some faux freckles. I use my Freck pen. Oh. I use a new cream blush by Rose Incorporated. But I think the color's off. Isn't it reading too persimmon?
I think.
Ladies, count of them below. Are you clocking persimmon, or are you clocking brick or terracotta? Don't say which one.
Can I say which one I'm clocking?
Yeah. Spooking.
Persimmon was not even in my vocabulary until you said it, but now it is, and now you're reading persimmon.
I'm reading persimmon. I wanted to read brick, and it's not the color I want to. So I will have to exchange that. Unfortunately, Rose Incorporated. But the Freck pen is sitting on my new foundation. Lady Gaga flavored foundation I'm wearing.
Oh. You know that's what they call cold in the Northeast? Yo, it's brick outside. It's cold.
I'm from New York. I know.
You are? That's what they call it in New York, too?
Brick, yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that. I thought that was like a Providence-specific thing.
So I'm wearing Lady Gaga flavored foundation.
You're a monster. Are you a monster?
I'm wearing a Huda Beauty cherry blossom cake powder. Tata Harper, not to brag. Did you see? I know you watched my haul. I know you watched my Sephora haul on my TikTok.
And a no leak men's panty.
I'm wearing. You didn't go to my TikTok and follow it, Pat _ Barstool.
Yes.
I have a new tutorial there with all the accoutrements.
Well, you look very summery, I will say.
Well, I also did a spray tan, but I just sprayed it on, so it's not going to show.
You did not spray those fucking legs.
Yes, I did.
You sprayed those pasty white fucking tree trunks?
It's Tan Luxe water spray, so it goes on clear and it
dries.
It'll dry. It takes a few hours.
Do you tan?
I love tanning.
I don't tan. I burn.
Oh no, I do tan. I have to warm up to it. But I'm gonna get a self tanner at my house this week. I think.
You're the person coming with a tent.
Yeah, I forget her name though. She always she stays in my DMs, and I love her. But I've never had the right opportunity. But I think I'm gonna start utilizing her services.
Well, I think you need to stand on business.
And that's on period.
And that's on God. Oh, shout out to our good friends at Sperling Dermatology who are getting me snatched for the summer. I'm back on the M Sculpt. Highly suggested.
Even after it didn't work the first time.
Highly suggested. You know what, motherfucker? You know what the problem was? I didn't do it high enough. They turned it up to 40, like the level 40. I could barely get out of bed. It was awesome.
I only did Sculpt on my ass, I think.
That works too. You'll get a shelf.
I liked it. Yeah, I liked it, that one. I'm on week 2 of my semaglutide journey with Sperling Dermatology. I'm their spokeslady.
Explain what semaglutide is.
It's an active ingredient in weight loss drugs like Mounjaro, Wegovy, and Ozempic.
So it's a stripped down version that they give to you.
It's the generic version. Semaglutide is the name of the drug.
within the brand name. Got it.
Then people
so it's
make
the
that,
generic.
and everyone makes brand names of whatever the drug is.
And now these
I'm the spokeslady.
estheticians are giving it out. Like all these med spas can
They're not
give it out.
estheticians. They're board certified dermatologists.
Well, it's Sperling dermatology they are, but like med spas can give it out to people.
Yeah.
Just as is.
Well, a doctor has to prescribe it to you.
And you get injections.
I do it myself.
How many milligrams are you working with, babe?
Well, I'm in a new flavor, so they bump you up as you go. So like I think I'm started like at I don't know, I pull it back a little bit, and the next month it goes up to another one that keeps going up. I want to go from 0 to 60, but I'm trusting the process that my doctor told me to do. But yeah, week 2, and I'm eating through it still.
Unfortunately, I have broken the barrier and eaten through it.
No, I mean it's not like
Are you working out though? You're still going.
I still go to the gym. Yeah, you still have to work out and eat right.
That's a
You
thing.
can't eat like a slob cup. I mean, you can, but you'll still just plateau. You're not going to ever lose weight. You just won't gain weight, probably.
I just got clear to go back to the gym. Thank God. I can finally get fucking back in. My arms are gone. My titties are gone. My stomach is soft. I have low libido. I have low testosterone, low confidence, low morale.
Well, you went on a date with a married man recently.
Are we gonna go? Oh, so we're going there.
We're going.
So we're going. So we're going there.
Do you want to talk about it?
So
or no?
we're going there. It wasn't a date.
I know, but you got.
No, we can talk about it. Of course.
This is a thing in the dating culture. But I think I don't know. Is it gay people or is this just a regular?
I love how you brought that up. By the way,
is this a gay thing or not? Because I think on the guy that you met, I don't think he had any ill intentions by it. I think it was just a normal thing. I think that like single people are just so inclined to like any type of attention you're getting from another person is automatically dating.
Well, do you want me? All right. So I'll tell you what happened. So basically, I met. I don't know. I think he's going to listen to this. Whatever.
Well, so it's a true story.
It is a true story. I did, after I was recently single, I did a workout class.
Bitch, you've been single since June.
No, October 3rd, 2023.
Since
and I don't
Juneteenth.
ever forget it. Here's what happened. I met this guy. We hit it off. We DM'd. We went out for drinks.
But hit it off how?
We liked each other. I don't know.
I know.
Do you ever have a connection with someone?
Yeah. But
have you ever had a connection in your life?
I did. Now my question is now. We know her truth now, but at the time, do you think that he honestly was going into it like without any ill intentions, and you misread it?
Let me tell you something.
Or was it? Did you know that there was nothing there, and you tried to make something there wasn't there?
Let me tell you something.
Because for me, it would be the second.
It happens. It's few and far between, but when old Trish turns on the charm, as long as we're good here, we're still working.
It grosses me out when I see it.
It turns you on. I was working it. I was working the charm. We hit it off. We went for drinks. He was like, "Oh, just to be clear, like I have a boyfriend." I was like, great.
Before
whatever.
the first drink?
Before the first drink.
Or after the third one when you're rubbing your knee against his.
And so the whole point of the story
Who paid for drinks?
We fucking split it. We're not on a date.
Okay, I'm trying to read the situation.
No, you're reading fucking something.
Read the room, mama.
We went out for drinks as friends, and Joey thinks that's weird. That's the whole long and short of it. Can you go out for drinks as friends if you're one single gay guy and one not? Maybe. And he invited me to a party on Friday with lots of single
As his
eligible.
plus one?
No, with many eligible bachelors, as he said. He's trying to set me up.
Does he feel bad that he misled you and now he's got to like repay you somehow by finding you another man?
He's still in love with me.
Do you think that you're going to swoon the pants off him?
No, he's married. I'm not going to home wreck.
What if he says, I'm not really feeling my boyfriend anymore, and I really think you're cute?
That's a different. No, then now we're done. That's a different story.
Would you perform the robbery?
Would I perform the heist? No, I don't think I would. I think karma's a bitch.
Do you want me to come to this party as your wingman to make sure you're with a good person?
Would you?
Because now I can sniff a fake one out.
Would you come to the party?
I'm not legally allowed to be around that many homosexuals without a firearm.
What if I really?
However,
well, so it was a shank.
Due to zoning laws, I can't.
So I can't be around them without a shiv.
Yeah.
Would you? You would come if I really needed you to.
It would take a lot of the correct prescription of dosage.
The correct cocktail of drugs.
I'd have to medicate myself the correct way to be able to handle all that.
Well, he was like, "Oh, what about this guy? Do you like this guy?" And he showed me a photo of someone, and this was a guy that I had like sexted with way back in the day. I'm like, "That's a no on him." It was you. Yeah, I'm going to Connecticut very early on Saturday
with him, and his boyfriend thinks he's on a business trip.
I show up there. So I don't really want to like go out, but it is funny because gay men never stop pre-gaming. Like we're in our 30s. Why are we pre-gaming?
Vinny never stops pre-coming.
Facts.
That's why she's wearing a leak-proof diaper right now.
Hey guys, Joey and I are going on tour and tickets are on sale right now.
Make sure to go to nowshewilltour.com right now to get your tickets. Do you like my shoes?
You dress like you're waiting tables at the tugboat in Yarmouth, Mass.
I'd have no better job in my life. I would thrive there.
Tugboat crushes.
And then I'd go over to Don't Tell Michael's. What's the bar called next door?
Oh, fuck. I know what you're talking about. That is Tugboats.
It is, but it's like...
Tugboats is where you go upstairs. And
Yeah.
we were sitting there and we ate the oysters with John Kelly and Sydney.
Yes.
And then next door was the bar that was the party where people get drunk and jump in the pool.
Yeah. These shoes
Are old.
have countless jobs. No, these are new shoes.
There's been many miles.
No, these are new from last summer. I have the first time wearing them.
Pop them off.
These are Knee Solo.
Put them on.
They sent
Get
them
that
to me.
fucking crumb out of there, please.
Knee Solo sent me these shoes.
them
I have them in the red color and I have them in this color. They have a little boutique on Bleecker Street.
Wide?
No, believe it or not, they run big. I had to return the first pair. I really were 13. I had to go down to a 12 because they were large on me. Now she's petite.
The first place you lose weight is your feet. You
Always
just got really skinny feet.
But yeah, I love these shoes. I'm excited for the spring. Spring has sprung.
We're almost summer, aren't we? Hasn't fucking summer almost?
Well, no, spring really hasn't sprung because it's still been freezing here.
Well, it's
Tomorrow's
like
going to be very sunny, but it's going to be also
shady.
a little cold in here, so I'll be doing my florals tomorrow. I know the schedule. I don't want to turn you off on the
Well,
schedule.
I mean, listen, the humidity has to be right. Let's talk about it. The humidity has to be right. You're gonna do that. What's today? Friday? Oh yeah, I'm going to Connecticut.
For what?
My best friend Brittany, who I grew up with,
Never heard of her, but go
you've
ahead.
heard of her. Bought a house and
In Hartford?
and I'm going to visit her. No, I don't know where it is. I
That
can't
was
even
shade.
remember the name of it. I know it was shade. I'm taking the train to Hartford, and then I'm transferring somewhere to a more affluent area. Husband
If you
is a
make it.
doctor. Yeah, if I fucking
Never
make
get
it out of there.
shanked over there.
Yeah, I need to borrow fucking Diego's baseball bat.
Do you have? You do. Can I see that lens cleaner right there, please?
That is not lens cleaner. That is Fleischmann's Salon sea salt spray for your hair.
Okay, never mind.
But yes, please spray it on your glasses.
I think the lady used fabric softener, or you maybe use a dryer sheet in the shirt. That's
Why?
why it's coming up.
Oh, is this a Kins shirt?
Kings?
Queens?
I don't know.
Kins.
What flavor is it?
I don't know.
Can you clean it with your shirt?
No.
Do you have fabric softener in your shirt?
No.
Can you use
I'm
your
not
shirt,
doing
please?
this. Is very important. If you want to go online, you can support. We're supporting the police. A couple more cops, unfortunately, passed. You can buy these shirts at store.barstoolsports.com. The Jonathan Diller one is up there, and
you
this one,
bought-
this
you
one
bought-
is as well.
You bought and donated to
Well,
that?
I actually bought 2 of the Jonathan Dillers, and both of them were literally stolen off my porch. I was like, let me do it again. Let me buy another. This one Rico just gave to me in the office.
Do you think it was an act of rebellion that they robbed the
Oh yeah,
police?
because of my neighbors. No, you're talking about because of my neighbors that I hate.
Wait, I can't wait for you to share your neighbor's drama at our live shows.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna.
She's
be good.
spilling some very exclusive tea at the live shows.
Yeah.
First of all, if you haven't booked already, we're going to be in Atlanta. I'm going to Hot Atlanta. I'm getting ready for Georgia. These are my Georgia sliders.
Okay.
These are my Georgia peaches. I'm ready to turn up in Atlanta. I'm just going to eat peach cobbler. I'm going to wear lace front yaki wigs. I'm going to get myself a seafood bowl.
You can eat. You're gonna speak Creole.
I'm going to speak Creole. I'm going to live on my best Atlanta lifestyle.
We're gonna be in Buckhead.
Buckhead, that's a nice area.
That's where our club is. Punchline.
It's a fancy. So tickets are available. Go to nowshewilltour.com. Next, we're headed to after that Austin. I've been getting all these Austin recommendations. It's going to be like a big hoopla, and we have our friends from Some of This Is Bad podcast joining us live on stage. Trish is going to be doing a live gender reveal.
Yep.
And we're going to be playing a good old game of Wig Wars. So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, you're missing out, girl. And not because
we need the money.
we need the money. We also my curtains. We do need.
Nana bought curtains. Trish needs some new bedding. Okay.
No, you already have Bull and Branch.
Oh yeah, the neighbors though were so fucking loud. I called like the owner of my building, who are, by the way, Barstool fans. Shout out to Pastilli Brothers in Queens. They own a bunch of buildings here, and they own a restaurant in Queens.
This episode's called Shout Out.
This episode is called Shout Out. They fixed the front door so it no longer slams, and my entire life has changed. Like they had like a team of people. You know, you've been to my place. Like the front door is like boom, which is basically where my head is. They fixed that. It changed my entire life.
It's like a screen door.
No, screen door. No, it's like a big wooden door. But I walked by that fucking psycho who was screaming on the front step, like playing guitar, like down the street. I was like, this
Somehow
fucking guy
you
has got
live
to
in the
go.
most affluent neighborhood in the world, but it's
Say that again?
Somehow you live in the most affluent neighborhood in the world,
One more
but your
time?
building is like Shameless.
In the ghetto. My building is not the nice one.
It's equivalent of the Shameless house.
I love that show.
I may or may not be in Chicago right now for a
You're going, brother.
I don't know if I am.
Or you have to stay for the whole weekend, right?
Well, the thing is, if I may have to leave today and not come back until after Atlanta. That's like 2 weeks without my sweet pea.
That's a long time. But then you're going to be in Austin with them the whole time.
I know. I have some medical news I'd like to share with the group.
You transitioned.
No.
You're thinking about transitioning. Every day you do.
No, I transition all the time. Where are my people at? How many snorers do we have in the room? By show of hands. My snoring is ruining my relationship.
You're snoring?
Yeah.
Just the snoring is ruining it? That's a win. not the.
Well, apparently it's so loud, and I understand that because I can tell when it's being loud and it's not. But I feel bad because my sweet pea can't.
What is
get
it,
his
though?
Z's. I think it's sleep apnea. So I have the test at home. I have to do tonight. I went to sleep study. I have to do at home. They sent me this machine. I have to strap it to my wrist and then put this big thing on my finger and then wire this thing onto my chest, like stickers on my chest, and I have to sleep for 6 hours. And it's all on the app on your phone. And it's like, do this thing. And then if I'm diagnosed with sleep apnea, I think that's the problem. That's why I'm always so tired. And I think that's due to a lot of my problems. I haven't really had a full night's sleep. I've really slept. I've been dormant for the past 10 years. Probably.
Mentally, you'll shut down. Physically, the body's still kicking.
Yeah.
What's the cure for sleep apnea?
I think it is. I don't know. Can you Google it?
I think you just sleep with that big machine on your face.
See, now
they have all new technology, and of course now it's going to get the best of the best.
Can I say something?
They have an implant you can put in your head.
And this is not like shade or anything at all. I think it's like weight related, and I think the semaglutide could probably help you with your sleep apnea.
That's why my cardiologist suggested it.
Your cardiologist said lose weight, and you said fuck off.
No, the cardiologist said here's.
Yeah, you got to lose. Yeah, it's weight causes sleep apnea.
Where did you see that?
Sleep apnea. Okay, sleep apnea is a condition that causes you to stop breathing several times when you sleep. Who does sleep apnea affect? Okay, stop here
Before
for a
age
second.
50.
Before age 50, it's more common in people assigned male at birth.
Thank you. AMBAB.
Okay. Vinny highlights having excess obesity. Strongly
It's more common in people who are Black, Hispanic, or Asian descent.
Now, here's where I'm confused.
Period.
You put the freckles on, you get sleep apnea?
Central sleep apnea is most common in certain groups of people.
So get your ass in the gym and it'll fucking go away.
That's the only one. That's only one thing. There's 1,000 other people. I could have been Asian and gotten it.
Okay, you're not taking opioids. You're not over 60.
Know?
You're not Black, Hispanic, or Asian. You don't have a heart condition. You're not 50.
I live at a high altitude.
You do that. Well, you do live in a high altitude.
And a high tax bracket.
Nana's very high off the ground. You go to your doctor. You go, doctor, I just don't think it's the weight. I'm on the 8th floor. I don't understand.
So, if anyone has any advice for me on sleep apnea, how do I get rid of it now?
You fucking hit the treadmill.
Shut up. Diagnosis test. I have the test.
We go down. Management and treatment. Here we go. Positive airway pressure and adaptive ventilation. Okay, so that's the CPAP. Oral.
I want surgery.
You want
a nerve stimulator, medications. I want it all. Positive airway pressure.
Feeling positive. What's a conservative treatment? Oh no. What's the first one say?
Position changes while sleeping.
No,
and sleep
above
aid
that.
items.
Above that.
Conservative treatments.
Weight loss. A 10% decrease in body. You can do that in a fucking heartbeat, though. You've been in the
I already
gym.
lost 10 pounds this week.
Yeah, you're on the right path.
Yeah, but I was snoring when I was skinny, though.
What's it sound like? Like, do an impression. Is it like one of the?
I have a video
It's like
of it.
your head goes down like this, and you
I have
block
a video of it.
I don't know if I can watch the video. It'll nauseate me. It's like like you're gasping for air, or more of a.
It's snoring. You never heard snoring?
Oh, not really. You get jaw surgery. You get Sondered.
Sandra's working at Margaritaville now.
As
Wait, so
I went in for an afternoon margarita. She came over.
they were doing
She held the menu up. They were doing what?
No, they're closing down.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know that was a very important place. That was a very important place for your family.
I actually never been there, but you have.
I have been there.
Wonton Don.
Me, the Wonton Don were there. We had a very late night at Margaritaville in Times Square. It was one of the best nights ever. Didn't they have like 8 bars at that Margaritaville?
But no, they have a shitty little pool.
Yeah, we were in it. High in the smog of Times Square.
I'm going to be doing a lot of happy houring in the upcoming months. But the second the weather hits nice, Nana likes to be outside with a cold glass of white wine or a mixed cocktail.
On that little deck?
No, not my home. I'm going to say, it's not a Juliet balcony, by the way.
Oh. Oh, I don't have a Juliet Bell.
I know you used to.
Here we go, baby.
That wasn't even, that was her. That was just Julie. She wasn't even Juliet, bitch. I will be
Well, you
going
wanna
to
be in the sun. I know
the
the buildings
boats.
are
I've been
very-
going to boats. I've been going to like places like the Frying Pan. There's another like lots of like happy hour places on boats on the West Side Highway.
Frying Pan is cool.
There's another like a new one that's like near there. That's something else called.
Frying Jan.
Yeah.
That's cool. Seed probiotics. Small actions can have big benefits, like how taking care of your gut can support whole body health. Seed's DSO1 daily symbiotic benefits your gut, skin, and heart health in just 2 little capsules a day. Your body is an ecosystem, and great health starts in your gut. Your gut is the central hub for various pathways through the body, and a healthy gut microbiome means benefits for digestion, skin health, heart health, maybe even snoring, your immune system, and more.
What you need, where you need it. Seed's patented capsule-in-capsule design means fragile bacteria can survive on the journey, from shipping to your door where it works best in your body. So it gets to where your body really needs it without synthetic or chemical coatings. And that refill you need, it's already on its way.
Probiotics and prebiotics works best when used consistently like other routine health habits. Seed subscription service easily builds DSO1 into your routine with no refrigeration needed. Trust your gut with Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic. Go to seed.com/about and use code 25ABOUT to get 25% off your first month. That's 25% off your first month of Seed's DSO1 Daily Symbiotic at seeds.com/about, code 25ABOUT.
Did you see that they revealed the cast of All Stars season 9?
I didn't.
Available only on Paramount Plus, streaming May 17th.
Break it down. What is this, an ad?
No, it's not an ad.
Break it down. Who do we got?
Who do you think? Can you pull up RuPaul's Drag Race season 9 All Stars season 9? I'm going to tell you.
Yes.
Who do you think? Name some queens you think might be there.
I literally can't.
All right, if you haven't saw it already, I'm going to spoil it now.
Oh my God.
Roxy Andrews.
Well, this is already out, so we're not spoiling.
I know, but if the Man Mafia hasn't seen it yet.
Roxy Andrews.
Roxy Andrews returning back.
Who else?
I'm going to get the list.
This is a fuck. Billboard should be put out of business for the amount of pop-ups on there. Is that how hurting you are for money? You have full screen pop-ups? Disgusting. Not every website is as well managed as barstoolsports.com. Okay.
Maybe I should write a story about it then.
Here we go. It's Vinny's bookmarks. Can I say something? And this is, again, no shade, but obviously a little bit. These girls need more than $200,000.
This is all for charity. This is for charity, and then we have Roxy Andrews, we have Nina West. Can you pull up so you see the pictures since the names aren't going to be there?
Nina West, Plastique Tiara, Roxy Andrews. Here we go.
Angeria Paris Van Mike. Oh my gosh.
Just do it. This is impossible. The website's trash. Do it off your memory. What do you got off your memory?
Just let me see the picture.
Well, I can't do the picture and show you the names at the same time.
Just the picture.
I can look at the pictures and know.
He's got great facial recognition when it comes to YAG.
No, that was fine, which you just had. Sorry.
Yeah, just scroll
And the
down.
cast is Angeria Paris Van Michaels, Got Mick, Georges, Nina West, Plastique Tiara, Roxy Andrews, Chanel from season 1, and Melissa Vanjie Mateo. They're all competing for $200,000, which will all go to the charity of their choice.
I would be pissed.
Queens save the world. No, these queens already have
They already have the money. They're already in the show.
They already have the notoriety, mama.
Do they do? Are they in the Vegas show? Is the Vegas show still going on?
And out of this cast, no.
They're too
Plastique
high.
Tiara is the only one. Plastique Tiara was in the Vegas show before.
Plastique Tiara.
Vanessa Vanjie Mateo was in the Vegas show before as well. There's a new cast of Vegas show also on Wow Presents Plus. All the new cast members for the RuPaul just keeps dragging them out.
I will tell you what, RuPaul is one of the great franchisors of our time in terms of everything. That bitch has we got Australia, we got UK, we got Canada, we got United States. There's All Stars, there's everything. She is a fucking business.
UK versus the world.
Woman. UK versus the world. Vinny, based on these names alone, if you had to smash one, who are we going with? Maybe a Roxy Andrews?
I know who the hottest one is. And just pick out of the names only.
Roxy is
So
a sexy name.
No, I think Vanessa sounds hot to me.
Everyone's very pretty, but you would want Plastique Tiara or Georges.
Georges would not have. That one doesn't stand out to me.
Plastique Tiara is the prettiest one,
Really?
arguably. Click on it. You won't believe how gorgeous she is.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, you see the body though.
Serving dot not feather.
She's not Indian.
No, that's photo up there. Oh, she looks like a doll. Well, she's a doll.
These aren't good pictures. That's a good picture.
She's beautiful. Good Lord. Speaking of drag queens, do you hear the Billie Eilish Rolling Stones article where she said she likes to stand in front of the mirror and finger herself? It's going mega vi. I've been in love with girls my whole life. She's coming out as bisexual. She's coming out as bisexual. And she said, I've been in love with girls my whole life, but I just didn't understand. Until last year, I realized I wanted my face in a vagina.
And this is the other quote.
The other quote. I gotta say, look at yourself in the mirror and think, I look really good right now. It's so helpful. You can manufacture the situation you're into to make sure you look good. You can make the light super dim. You can be in a specific outfit or in a specific position that makes it more flattering. So she's fingering herself in front of the mirror.
Yes, and she has another quote. She says, "Everyone should be jerking it, man." That was the other quote.
So that makes her bisexual because she's jerking off to her own self in the mirror?
So then that makes every guy gay because you're jerking off to your own dick.
But you don't look in the mirror and do it, do you?
No, but I've looked in the mirror. Yeah.
I haven't.
You never jerked off? You don't jerk off to yourself, but you caught yourself in the mirror?
There's never mirrors in
No,
my
because
bed.
I feel like
You had them removed from the home.
Yeah. Well, I was sitting Shiva.
Something about doing that makes me think like, I don't know.
Have you ever fucked in front of a mirror?
That makes you gay.
that-
That makes you
yeah.
gay, right?
It doesn't make you gay.
No, jerking
but-
off is a gay thing you can do. If you're a guy, you're
Yeah.
gooning over a dick. That's
Yeah.
gay.
For sure.
Billie Eilish is gay.
Yes.
Why you gotta roll your eyes at her? You don't like
I'm
Billie.
just saying that is she saying she's a lesbian because she likes looking at herself while she's jerking
No,
off?
it's two separate things.
No, she's saying she's a lesbian because she likes to have a vagina on her face.
She's
She likes to
saying
go
she's
down on
lesbian,
women.
and also she likes jerking off.
Well, I don't think that's breaking news. I think everyone likes jerking off. I mean, it depends on how much you do it. What's a normal amount of times to jerk off for a young girl? I guess. God, that's a creepy thing to
That's
say.
crazy.
Do you think ladies watch porn when they masturbate?
I know a lot of women watch gay porn when they masturbate.
But like, you know how guys have to watch porn when they masturbate, like unless you're really thinking about something.
Yeah.
But like 90% of men watch a pornographic movie while they jerk off. Do women do that too?
Wait, what did you say?
What?
Gay like dudes?
Women. Yeah, I know a lot of women who
What?
watch gay porn when they do it.
That's crazy.
Well, straight guys watch lesbian porn when they do it.
Yeah, I think
So it
it's
makes
more.
sense.
It's more
the gayest-
extreme.
that's the gayest porn for a straight guy to watch.
Lesbian?
porn. Yes.
Why?
Because it's just telling that the true masculine to like look at another guy's dick.
I think you need a dick in the porn.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what
that's
I'm
because
saying.
we're cock hungry. Facts.
I don't know. I can't believe this is an actual story. Is Rolling Stone still relevant?
No, they
They're-
stopped being relevant when the last time Rolling Stone was relevant was when Britney Spears was on the cover with her panties out.
probably.
They're very far left now.
Maybe that's a question for the man Mafia. Do you watch gay porn when you flick the bean?
That's crazy.
Do you watch regular porn? How many times a week are you doing it? Should we do a show on masturbation where we quiz all of our listeners? How many times a week are you pounding off? Are you cranking stick, choking the chicken,
Never. I never do that.
jerking the hog?
Never.
Never?
I don't have time for that. I have florals on.
Yeah, that's facts. I got
I have tapestries.
I got a
tapestries.
teriyaki on the oven.
Yeah.
can't.
I'm making a craft cocktail out of rhubarb. It's like I don't have time for this.
You don't have time to goon. But you
No.
used to be a professional gooner back in the day.
Well, that was before I was,
Married man.
a married man.
And now he's had you chemically castrated like Michael Jackson.
I miss Michael Jackson.
You know, they are actually revamping and redoing Neverland to do a movie on him. So they're like getting it all back.
Did LaToya sell them the rights?
John Rich wrote a blog on it. They're doing some sort of like biopic on Michael Jackson or something, which has to be the creepiest thing in the world to do. You got to go into the rape mansion and fucking make it back to what it was. That's not a job I
thought
would
that all the
wish.
people said that it wasn't like Michael Jackson. All the people that just came out with this last rape scandal over the Quiet on Set, they all said that Michael Jackson was never the one that was doing the touching, or Corey Haim, or Corey Phelps. One of the kids.
Yeah, some people said no, some people said yes. I mean, I guess we'll never fucking know.
I think he got framed. I'm getting more and more into conspiracy
I
theories.
think
P. Diddy did it?
part of it is like, because like you said, the famous people are like, I don't know. It seems very strange. I mean, he's a fucking creep and a weird guy, but there's always more. There's three sides of every story. Your side, their side, and the truth, darling.
Right.
You go, right, that's right.
Oprah's probably to blame.
You think?
I don't know.
So shout out to Billie Eilish. Standing in front of the mirror, jerking it. What else we got? U.S. Senate passes bill to force TikTok's parent company, ByteDance to sell or face ban. It passed the House and the Senate, 1 year to sell. The reason that the U.S. government is trying to make us do this is because it's a technology
They're jealous of the Chinese.
run by a foreign adversary, I guess is the real reason why.
So
I
we're
don't
not
know,
allowed
what does
to have
this
any-
mean? Does anything fucking change? Does this mean we can get spell check on TikTok? Because if that's what it means,
Does this
I'm all
mean
for
that,
it.
like, I mean, so this they're basically saying you can't operate in America unless it's American owned.
yeah, isn't that strange?
So say goodbye to all your import cars and all your other important things.
It's a
think
slippery slope, brother. Not to get
I think they
political.
only care about the social platforms, and people speculate that like Elon Musk is not an American citizen, so they think they did this to open the door to take Twitter away from Elon as well.
Twitter is a fucking
Where is Elon
dump.
Musk from?
I think
South Africa.
His mother's famous.
Elon?
Yeah, I forget
She's an
why.
actress or a model.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking one. He's got, what, 10 kids by 6 women? One of them's named the divide sign.
Grimes.
I don't know. This doesn't mean anything. Literally just give TikTok spell check. That's all I want.
What does that mean? What's wrong with spell?
You ever type on TikTok and like, you know, you type on your iPhone, it just fixes it for you as you go. Like it
Yes.
learns what you screw up. On TikTok, if you type, there's no
Well,
spell
that's
check.
'cause-
So if you miss an apostrophe or you press a S instead of a Z or whatever, it's just a fucking nightmare.
That's why those Asian kids are in school from fucking sundown to sunrise.
Well, they know how to type it out.
Yeah, that shouldn't have to. They don't need spell check.
Well, when they're making the iPhones, their little child fingers can fucking hit the buttons very well.
Do I look any tanner from the beginning of the episode to now?
No.
Have my freckles? Has my
I got to be honest, I don't see where the freckles are.
good
Point to them.
unspookable?
You put them on your forehead. You have, well, hold on.
They're on my nose, on my cheeks.
Are these permanent?
No.
He does a
like-
tattoo gun. I still have that
Not like
tattoo.
permanent, but do they like last a little while, or is it like you'll wash? it
No,
off
I think
with
it's
a big
makeup.
shower?
You just wash it off.
I guess I see it now.
And I can't. I have to shower.
This week.
No, I shower before I get in bed every night because I have so much. I don't want to ruin my bedding.
Shout out Bull and Branch. Did you see Stu Feiner's dad's eulogy?
I didn't see the eulogy, but I did. I just message him and let him know I was thinking about him. I too have a dead parent.
This was one of, we're going to get to advice here in a minute, and people had some questions about that. This is one of the greatest 30-second clips I've ever seen in my life. This is Stu Feiner, who you guys know, he's been on the show. His father, Howie Feiner, had passed at 90-something years old. Stu gave a speech. It's the most Stu Feiner thing ever. Listen to it.
From the time I was in 11th grade, when I took my wife to the prom, everything I touched turned to gold. You know, I thank my wife for, being there with me all the days, even up until now, like I'm looking to throw a party, snort coke for the next 3 days, smoking down the pod, fuck in the backyard. Like, you blow me in the black bathroom, honey, which is the special bathroom we have in the house. They used to have snort coke and have sex in. That's how I live.
This is a eulogy. We
Well,
love
you know
Stu.
what? He put the deposit down at the
At the Funy?
at the temple. He's allowed to say what he wants.
Well, they sat Shiva for 3 days after. I'd like to sit Shiva. Just
You
to
never
give
sat
myself a-
Shiva?
No. Have you?
Yeah,
Really? For who?
my friend's dad. I think
What was that like?
it's they cover the mirrors. You sit around and you eat food and just like
Cover the mirrors.
yeah, they have to cover the mirrors.
Oh.
You sit around and you think it's the same thing as a repast as at a Catholic funeral. You all go out to the banquet hall
Yeah, yeah,
afterwards.
yeah.
It's the same kind of thing, but you just do it in the house for a few days.
When my grandmother died, we had the little money she had left. It was like a long.
You got scratch offs.
It's not a step. It's barely a step above that. It was a long, like Catholic. You have the mass and the day before and the whole thing, and then it's finally over. And the last thing she wanted, with the last bit of her money, was for us to go to a bar and just have an open tab until the money was gone. So that's what we did. That's exactly what we did. What else? This is a video.
Your mother didn't get a lunchtime lift.
My mother comes back. My mother comes back with a facelift.
Match.
She comes back with a facelift and a titty job.
Megan Thee Stallion is being sued for former cameraman forcing him to watch her have sex with a woman in a moving car.
Hot.
Yeah. So
I'm down. I'm into public play.
So apparently the story changed where he's actually just suing because he lost his job, but he just kind of threw into the lawsuit like, oh, she forced me to watch her have sex with a woman in a car.
This is Diego, right?
Why is this a bit? Grow up. Are we not adults here? Turn your head if you don't want to watch. Get out of the car. It's like
What is
this.
Mole feeding Nicki Minaj information?
So remember we talked about that when the two of them were beefing with each other? So I was seeing rumors on Twitter that people think part of why this guy got fired was also because he was the one giving Nicki Minaj inside information about Megan Thee Stallion and their dispute.
I'll tell you what. This is the same shit that happened with these girls in Lizzo, where she had a vagina in her pussy or something, one of the strippers, and she had to eat it out.
A vagina in her pussy?
Or no, a banana in her vagina. If you are an adult and you don't like what's going on, leave the situation. If you can litigate after if you have ulterior motives, but it is insane to me that these adults, grown men and women, are in situations that they're uncomfortable with, and instead of leaving the situation, they sit there, endure it, and then fucking sue the person after. It just seems insane. God forbid one of the biggest rappers on earth made you watch her fuck. Is that a crazy take?
Sounds fun. No.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. It sounds like he was having a fun time.
It sounds insane. It sounds absolutely insane. So yeah, we're going to be, well, we're not going to be covering that story anymore, but it was fun.
I never
while
want
it
to bring that
lasted.
name up again on the show. Megan Thee Stallion, yes, but the second one, no thank you.
Who's the second?
I'm not saying their
Stu
name.
Feiner?
No.
Billie Eilish.
Oh, Billie Eilish. That's right.
Okay, we're gonna eat some listener questions.
Yes.
I put up a post the other day, and we got a lot of them. I had to weed through them, but what I did, I kind of narrowed them down.
This is all me, by the way. Go on.
Okay, so this comes from Celia Sutherberg in New Hampshire. Best home remedy when you feel a cold coming on. Well, I know mine.
What?
What is yours?
Rest. Shot of whiskey.
No.
Sleep. Reduce stress. Lay on the couch.
That doesn't
get
work.
Sunlight. You know what? Honestly, the best thing is when you feel a cold coming on. Sweat. Go to the gym and sweat it out. You can get ahead of it if you work out. Are we doing a medical podcast?
Who are you going to trust? I have a pharmacy in my purse at all times, and I am in hospitals more times than not.
That's not something to be proud of.
I'm telling you what to do, ladies. The second that happens, you run to Whole Foods or order on Amazon.com. Oil of oregano. It'll knock it right out of the park. You wouldn't even know what hits you. It is the most powerful antibacterial, whatever thing that you can put in your body. It's all natural, and it'll kill anything that you got before it even happens. Oil of oregano.
It's also known as bleach. If you just drink the bleach.
I'm telling you, it tastes like the devil's dick, but it'll knock it right the fuck out. Trust me. Oil of oregano.
You gotta sweat. I'm calling bullshit.
It'll make you sweat.
It'll make you sweat. It'll make you give the meat sweats. You ever the meat sweats? Where you eat so much meat you just start sweating?
I don't eat a lot of meat.
You don't eat? Yeah, you do.
Not
What
really.
do you eat a lot of?
Salad.
Really?
I eat lots of salad, lots of it though. Salad. I love grains.
What does
grain
Babe,
bowls?
what does Babe put in your dish at night? How many scoops of kibble does he put in your dish at night?
2 scoops of kibble, but he has to wet it with broth.
Yeah, and then he puts a tennis ball in there. That way Nana doesn't eat it too fast.
Yeah.
And she'll wolf it down.
But yeah, I think that I like meat in moderation. But I think I like the second question that's coming up here.
What were your parents' go-to drinks? My mother's is a Chianti, and my father's is a Sam Adams lager.
My mother didn't drink. My father's was always a Tanqueray and tonic.
Ooh, that's a classy drink.
Yeah, so he would drink Tanqueray and tonic all the time, and then he would do red wine a lot of times. And then he'd have tequila here and there. Anything you put in front of Poppy, he'll drink. But yeah, he was definitely gin and tonic, a gin martini, or red wine. Yeah,
My mother would drink a slow gin fizz.
I remember those.
That's like an old
It's hard
school
to find
drink.
slow gin. It's very sugary.
What even is it?
It is like
It's like 7-Up and fucking gin.
no. Slow gin is a special type of gin. It's like it's like a liqueur.
Yeah, that's a very old school. She used
I
to
think
drink
it's
it in
red.
the bowling alley.
Yeah, it's red. Yep. There
Back
it
when
is.
my mother would cruise the bowling alleys, she'd drink a slow gin fizz. Here you go. Oh, look at that.
I think it's a red, thick, like sweet thing.
Okay, so we got 1.5
Slow
ounces of
gin.
slow. Oh, it's SLOE gin, lemon juice, simple syrup, club soda, lemon wedge.
Yeah, so
cherry.
slow gin is red. I think that's right.
All right, not bad. Not bad.
What's next on the docket? I'll read it. Tell me what city I should move to. This is a question. Tell me which city I should move to next. That's a broad question.
Yeah, where do you live now? What do you do? What are you trying to do? Are you
Why don't you
single?
follow
Are you
up?
married?
Oh, I did this. I typed this.
You did? You would live in New York forever.
What city would you move to next?
I would move somewhere warm.
Well, just tell me which one it is.
I want to say like Fort Lauderdale or Miami. Be somewhere warm year round. Got some vitamin D. Be healthy. I can't do the fucking winters.
Yeah.
Like the thought, like when I turn up 7th Avenue to walk to the office and I get a cold rush of wind up my shirt, it makes me want to jump in front of a train. It's my least favorite thing in the world. Where would you move?
I moved to Hudson Valley, New York.
out of anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
The world? I mean, I don't know.
Let's open it up to the world. Would you move to Portofino, Italy? Would you move to Milan? Would you move back to Moscow? Saudi Arabia, Bangladesh, Bangor.
I don't know. I don't speak any other languages, so I would have a hard time moving to another country. But
I want to go to Spain. I've never been to Spain.
Oh.
They have a big fucking fun party scene, I guess, and everyone takes a siesta in the afternoon.
Yeah. Spain's beautiful.
I might do a solo travel. Someone was saying I should do that. Was it you telling me? You guys telling me I should do that?
I did it for 20 years.
Oh,
I did.
That's like the 1,000 yard stare for 20 years.
10 years I did. I know it everywhere because I used to travel for work all across the globe.
It's fun going alone, right?
I went all across the world alone. I've only been traveling.
Is it
across the
lonely
world
though?
alone.
I'm afraid I would be like lonely.
No, you just go. You,
You
just
make
go to,
friends.
You go to the bar and you meet people, and you have apps to meet people, and you at work you have people at work. It's just like the same thing. It's even more. You're more likely to meet someone when you have no one else to hang out with.
Because yeah.
No,
I would go to fucking. I guess I'd go over.
I think my 11-year-old son might be gay. How can I be there for him if he is? I would just.
This is Vinny's mother.
This is Vinny's mother. Honestly, you just set it up to let him know that there's nothing wrong with it, but you don't have to sit him down and say that. Just live your lifestyle and live your life with him knowing that, and still in the house that it wouldn't matter who he's with, and just by doing that, by like kind of having conversations about saying, well, this person's like this and this, and just bringing things to his attention and letting them know your reaction. If the only people are staying in the closet, it's because they're terrified of losing their family. That's the only people they're afraid of getting made fun of, losing their friends, losing their family. If you just let them know that it doesn't matter who they are, just as long as you clean your room, it's like that's the vibe it should always be. There should never be a fear of coming out. So just set it up that it's nothing like his, it's a normal thing.
Maybe you buy him some male nudie mags. Maybe that's something you throw in his bed and let him know. No, but I think in all honesty, I think there's a way. 11 years old is very young, and I think they might not even know that they're gay or have a grasp on it if you do. So I think going about it in a subtle way and being, not being like, hey, it's okay if you're gay, just going about it in subtle ways, dropping little hints, let them know that you're going to love him no matter what, is fine. Because you never know. He could be more, in tune with himself than you think he is, or he could have no idea. But I think no rush, let him come to you, and that's that. It'll all work out. It's 2024, babes. Time to come out of the
I need
closet.
to get a napkin. Can you excuse me? I can't see out of these things, and they're fogging up, and you won't give me your shirt. My boyfriend's sister told me bad, abusive things about her ex-husband. Do I tell him? Wait, my boyfriend's sister told my boyfriend's sister.
Yeah, so she's asking essentially, does she confront the ex-husband over things that he did?
No, it's none of your business.
Water under the bridge. You're done. She's out of the marriage.
Make sure she's safe and happy and taken care of. Don't light a fire back up that doesn't need to be. Don't poke a sleeping bear, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Just
Time to move on.
Move on. Make sure she's protected and feels supported, and this new life.
Just to recap here, we've done questions on health, moving, coming out, abusive relationships. We're really all over the board today. How did you two meet? We talked about this a bunch, but Joey's best friend Nicole was supposed to come in. She couldn't. Joey came in, sat down, and the rest is history. Plans for Cinco de Mayo. Last year we had Rochelle Ryan on the show for Cinco de Mayo. She's actually going to hopefully be in next week, not for that episode. But I think for Cinco de Mayo, I'm just going to go have a marg somewhere, maybe at the Margaritaville downtown.
5th of May?
It's a fun, yes.
I'll be by myself in Chicago.
You'll be.
Oh, no. I'll be back.
Yeah, you'll be back.
May 2nd, our show is.
Yes.
Oh, I'll probably do something. You know what I would like to do? What day is it on?
Let's see.
It's Sunday.
Ugh.
Sunday? Then I would like to, maybe if it's nice out, I'd love to maybe host and have make a bunch of different appetizers.
Are we going to get invited
some
before the
margaritas?
food is out of the oven this time?
Well, when they need it to be cleaned up, when the trays need to be cleaned. Maybe I'll go. Maybe if it's nice out, we'll go do some a nice brunch, like a boozy brunch somewhere, and then maybe just Central P.
Central P.
We love Central P. If you could go back in time and relive one moment in your life, what would it be?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Your entire life?
Relive or redo? Relive, it says.
Relive. Redo.
something so
Redo.
good.
How much time do we have?
So it's relive, and it's just kind of
I got to think about this. Do you have any, Vinny? What was one moment I could relive?
Well, like relive, I guess I would do something sports related, like a big touchdown I scored in football, or like a walk-off home run in baseball, something like that.
Same.
Would probably be what I would do.
I don't know. I I've had no good moments in my life. I can't think of a single moment I would want to relive.
Maybe the day I met Bay.
Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
That was a very happy day.
maybe the day I dumped Bay.
Could be.
I don't know.
I'm going to be Atlanta 5/2.
Yep.
That's our show. If you go to nowshewilltour.com, you can get tickets to join us. And need plans for the evening. What should I do? Well, first of all, you're going to come to the meet and greet before the show. So that's already a plan.
Yep.
Afterward, we're going to probably party somewhere. I'll be with Leah and Erin and Trish if you like to come to our after party.
Yep.
If you'd like to show face. I don't know where the party's going to be, but I think drinking.
Play it by ear.
I would go to Buckhead is a beautiful town. I would go to a nice restaurant, maybe do an early dinner before the show. Get some drinks there. I would do maybe like a 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock reservation.
Yep.
Near Head. I would look for cool restaurants that has kind of a vibe, maybe an outdoor vibe. Have drinks with girlfriends beforehand. Maybe go into the Mad Mafia Facebook group and try to get a little meetup going.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Beforehand, maybe the Mad Mafias can all meet up at a restaurant
Some of
beforehand.
them are. I saw.
Rent a patio out or something and have drinks before the show. Then come to the meet and greet and then have a fun show. And then afterward, we'll have a little nightcap.
And then
for
buy
Thursday.
tickets to Austin after that, and then
We're flying right to Austin together.
We're flying to Austin together. That's good.
Well, I have to tell you something. This has been lovely.
This has been great. I'm a little concerned that you're jumping the gun on summer a little bit. I think we're not quite there. I do think you're dressed like you're about to go to a wedding on Cape Cod.
This is a t-shirt.
What you said before the show.
What?
When I said, "Are you dressed like the summer?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm going to Cape Cod after this."
I
Like,
am.
literally what he said.
I'm going to Nantucket right now.
You're going to see Uncle D
Is this really? Oh, he lives there.
in the mansion. We love D. Well, like Joey said, this has been lovely. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend. We do still have tickets left for both Atlanta and Austin, so come and support us.
Support our small business.
Support our small business. We love you guys to death. NowSheWillTour.com. 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 We will see you on Tuesday with a very special guest. Love you. Bye.